Live and local with coverage you can count on. This is WNEM TV5 News at 5:30.
Today is a great day in the city of Flint.
You heard it there as local teens took a stand against blight and beautified a mid-Michigan city today.
Nearly 300 teenagers tackled projects in 9 local neighborhoods.
TV5's Faith Gantner was there.
Hundreds of teens getting their hands dirty today, painting, raking, and picking up trash all over the Flint community.
Help the community out so it can look nice.
DeMonte Richard is part of the group that helped clean up around the old Lowell School here in Flint. It's all part of the Flint and Genesee Chamber of Commerce Teen Quest Summer Youth Initiative Volunteer Service Day.
Awesome, because I love giving back, and I want to help my community look better.
The teens out here today are part of the Chamber of Commerce's youth program that helps them find jobs in the community. But leaders say they also want to drive home the importance of volunteerism.
When you see young people really enjoying what they're doing and providing the service, that tells you you're on the right track and that young people really do want to do good things. And we just have to create those opportunities for them.
Teens out here today say their hard work is well worth it and helping their community just feels good.
I just want to give back, help my city look nice.
Feels good. Like, if I could do it, I would do it for free all day, every day long. Like, it's just a wonderful thing to do.
Reporting from Flint, Faith Gantner, WNEM TV5.
Cleanup and beautification projects finished up around 2 this afternoon. The teens were then treated to a celebration for all their hard work.
Sunshine ruled the skies today as we take this live look over Saginaw, and it looks like a beautiful night is on tap. Chief Meteorologist Brian Bachman has a closer look at that. Hey, Brian.
Hey there, Carrie. Yeah, we're on a roll starting today, and it's going to take us likely through the first half of the weekend before we even have to think about the possibility of any more rain, which is certainly a welcome change, given that up until today, we had seen rain just about every day this week in some form. But let's stop talking about rain. Let's talk about the nice weather that's out there tonight. Here's a look at the current conditions in Midland and in Flint. 75 degrees in Midland. Going to be another great night to either be downtown, maybe at the Tridge, or of course the Loons back in action tonight. Going to be another spectacular baseball evening. Also looking good for you in the Vehicle City tonight. 77 degrees the current temperature with a bit of a more mostly cloudy sky, but at least you're still getting plenty of sunshine and light north to northwesterly winds in both locations, making you feel that much more comfortable, combined with low dew points that are down in the 50s, 75 in Bay City and 72 in Saginaw this evening. First Warn 5 Sky Tracker looking absolutely fantastic. Hardly a cloud to be seen. More importantly, though, the wet weather, you can see it's certainly much farther away today, and it's going to stay that way as both of the systems you see there on your screen, either to the north or south, looks like they're going to be forced around us over the next couple of days. So in addition to the Loons, the Tigers, maybe you're heading down to the Motor City tonight to catch their latest home game. 7:08 is first pitch, and we'll see a temperature right around 78 degrees with a mostly sunny sky and a comfortable north to northwest wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. But if you're hanging back here in mid-Michigan, hey, nothing wrong with that, right? Going to be some beautiful weather for you across the entire area. Mostly clear skies taking over from 7 o'clock on, and temps just very gradually easing their way into the mid-60s over the next couple of hours. We'll have a full look at the weekend forecast for you coming up in just a little bit.
Brian, thank you. Across Michigan, history was made in Grand Rapids on Tuesday as voters elected the city's first ever female mayor. City Commissioner Rosalind Bliss earned more than 50% needed to avoid a November runoff. She beat 3 other candidates. Bliss says one of her main priorities as mayor is to look at how to revitalize city neighborhoods.
A town hall meeting at a Detroit church tonight will focus on the city's bankruptcy and structural racism and if there's a connection between the two. Detroit emerged from the largest municipal bankruptcy in U.S. history back in December. The city eliminated $7 billion of debt but slashed pensions and cut off retiree health care in the process. Tonight's meeting is sponsored by the Detroit Active and Retired Employees Association.
And in Dearborn, the Arab American National Museum has opened its first ever exhibit featuring artists or subjects from the African nation of Somalia. The exhibit shows black and white portraits of young Somali men living in Minnesota. The museum director says it's important to shine a light on a community rarely highlighted and support efforts to dispel stereotypes. The exhibit's creator plans to speak at the museum on September 11th.
A consumer alert tonight. Mazda is recalling its largest SUV for suspension parts that can rust and then come loose. The recall covers more than 190,000 CX-9s from the model years 2007 to 2014. The automaker filed documents with federal safety regulators stating that the front ball joints can rust from water leaks and separate from the suspension. When parts become available, owners of older vehicles in states where salt is used to clear the roads during the winter will get the repairs done first.
Hopefully a little ray of sunshine for him to give him a teddy bear or a stuffed animal.
Nothing but love, teddy bears and Harleys. Well, today was the annual teddy bear run hosted by the Great Lakes Harley-Davidson and Tri-County Hog.
TV5's Elena Holland has more about how the ride helps local kids.
Revving engines, black leather, Harley-Davidson, and fluffy teddy bears. One of these things may seem out of place for a normal motorcycle cruise, but not during the teddy bear ride.
When you see 1.5 miles of motorcycles going down the road, and some people's first thing might be, oh, there's a bunch of bikers, and all of a sudden they take that second look and you got a big pink panda bear on the back of the motorcycle with you.
Joe Yax is the general manager of Great Lakes Harley-Davidson. He says this Saturday he expects about 200 bikers to roll up to Covenant Healthcare and give these stuffed animals to sick children.
We already know they don't want to be there, and it's hopefully a little ray of sunshine for them to give them a teddy bear or a stuffed animal.
But this year they don't have enough donations.
We don't want Covenant to run out. We want to make sure every child that goes in, if they need a bear or a stuffed animal, we want to make sure they have one.
The goal of the ride is to bring these teddy bears to the kids, but it also shatters some stereotypes of bikers. Let's go.
When it comes to the stereotype of bikers, a lot of people have an image in their head, and this really breaks to me, breaks the mold. Because what Mid-Michigan bikers are about, they're about charity events. They're about the kids. If there's somebody that's in need, that's ill, this community of bikers, they come together and they take care of people.
The bikers will ride from Bay City to Saginaw and hand deliver the bears to the patients.
Tough guys in their leather, when they see those kids, they melt. I mean, I've seen grown men break down into tears because they know they're making a difference.
In Bay County, Elena Holland, WNEM-TV 5.
Now, if you would like to donate to the teddy bear ride, you can drop off teddy bears or stuffed animals at the Great Lakes Harley-Davidson in Bay City until Saturday. Well, it's just 2 days until Dirt Fest. The outdoor music festival rolls into Birch Run Friday. More than 60 bands are set to take the stages at the Expo Center. Tickets are still available for the two-day event.
New tonight, it is no secret the U.S. lags far behind when it comes to maternity leave benefits, but one company is changing that big time. TV5's Meg McLeod joins us now at the social media desk with more on Netflix unlimited parental leave. Meg.
Carrie, that's exactly right. The U.S. doesn't just lag behind in this area. According to the UN's International Labor Organization, the U.S. is only one of 3 countries in the entire world that does not offer paid maternity leave. And that's why Netflix's most recent announcement is groundbreaking. Netflix released a statement yesterday saying it would offer a full year of unlimited maternity and paternity leave after a child's birth or adoption. The streaming service says it wants parents to have the flexibility to choose when and how often, and even for how many hours they come back to work without worrying about finances or losing their job. This could push other companies to change too.
If Netflix does this, it's going to put pressure on all the other tech companies who want to keep their engineering staff and their people happy.
So we asked you, what do you think about Netflix's unlimited year of maternity and paternity leave? Mickey Sue says she loves this idea for new moms, but she sees how it could get taken advantage of. And Bobby says she doesn't think it's good for Netflix's bottom line, adding it'll have to hire and train temps. And then she wonders, what if they get pregnant again? She sees the potential for abuse. And Melissa says she's not so keen on an entire year, but thinks 6 months would be good. And Anonymous says, I love that it says parents and not just mothers. Anonymous adds this new policy justifies Netflix's price increase. The conversation is still going. Head on over to WNEM.com's Facebook page to have your voice heard. At the social media desk, Meg McLeod, WNEM-TV 5.
All right, thank you, Megan. Just as predicted, since Netflix announcement, Microsoft has just jumped on the bandwagon, offering new mothers up to 20 weeks of paid leave.
Well, a traffic sign is stirring up racial controversy.
Tonight at 6, why police are closing a local park early and what residents have to say about it.
Plus, it's a national retailer most of the country can't really afford to shop at, but now you can own a piece of the company instead.
Several states are making buying a lottery ticket even easier than before, but this new way to pay at the pump is fueling controversy across the nation.
But first, the stage is set for tomorrow's big GOP debate, so who made the cut? A look at the field next.